Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be having a look at Hedera versus Fantom. What's the difference? Now, once you understand the difference between Hedera and Fantom, it'll be much easier to inform trading decisions. Now, both of these networks leverage DAG technology to improve performance. As such, these networks compete in enterprise blockchain sectors. Here's everything you need to know about Hedera. And of course, Fantom. So what is Hedera? Well, it entered the market in July 2017 as an enterprise-grade Layer 1 DLT. Notably, Hedera isn't a blockchain but rather a new type of decentralized network called Hashgraph. Currently, Hedera is the only Hashgraph network in use publicly and provides high performance and low cost to the market. Now, Hedera was founded by Dr. Lehman Beard and Mans Harmon, the platform in which was based out of Texas, and has secured some high-level partnerships since its launch. The platform raised highbrows when it partnered with French AAA video game developer Ubisoft. The network also partnered with Headstarter to drive Web3 application on the system. Now, what exactly is Fantom? I've looked into Fantom many times. I've made many videos on Fantom, so most of you should know what Fantom is, but we'll go through it anyway. A quick summary. Fantom is a programmable Layer 1 blockchain that integrates direct acrylic graph DAG based smart contracts. Like Hedera, Fantom provides high performance to the market with very low fee due to its technical structure. Now, the protocol was designed to improve an earlier blockchain such as Ethereum. Fantom developers envision the protocol one day operating as the underlying infrastructure for tomorrow's smart cities. The network transaction throughput and the responsiveness makes it ideal for these applications. Interestingly, the developer behind the project has dubbed the network as a nervous system for smart cities. So what are the problems Hedera was built to alleviate versus the problems Fantom is built to alleviate? So let's start with Hedera. Hedera designed to help alleviate some of the biggest issues facing blockchain users today, such as centralization. In addition, Hedera provides super low fees compared to other networks. The protocol can send transactions at a fraction of the cost typically on networks like Ethereum. These low rate combined with scalability networks makes it a powerful tool for a business seeking to integrate DLT. And additionally, Hedera can handle a throughput of 10,000 transactions per second. Now, there is a lack of miner input. Another problem Hedera helps you to remedy is the lack of node input. Many network relies on miners, nodes, but give these users very little say in the action. Now, in Hedera's consensus system, miners can choose the orders of transactions. They can also choose to delay or stop them when required. So what about the problems that Fantom are facing? What problems were they built to alleviate? Fantom helps to eliminate some of the onboarding confusion found in market today. The protocol provides an all-in-one solution in these seeking to enter the decentralized economy. The system combines DeFi with other passive income methods to produce ROIs. Scalability concerns were at the top of the developer list of the demand. As a result, the network surpasses much of the competitors in the terms of transaction throughput. The technical structure of the network enables it to scale vertically and offers a near zero transaction fee structure. Now, there's also energy consumptions, like Ethereum and Bitcoins are notorious power hungry due to their use of work consensus. Obviously, Ethereum is switching into a proof of stake system, so that will be quite fascinating. Now, Fantom developers want to create a more suitable alternative for users. Fantom offers a very low carbon footprint and requires much less energy to remain valid. Now, the network seeks to remain carbon neutral as it expands. Now, Fantom was built to interact with the Ethereum ecosystem as part of its onboarding protocol. The system is 100% EVM compatible, which means that developers can extend or migrate their dApps to Fantom without recoding. Now, this approach is one of the main reasons why Fantom continues to see dApp developers enter the network, which is fantastic for Fantom. Now, Hedera works in a very interesting way. Because it's proof of stake distributed ledger, the protocol offers is the first Hashgraph network in the market. This designation refers to the way the system groups transactions. Hedera introduced a new token to the market called HBAR. This token enables developers to execute smart contracts and for users to interact with the network features. So ladies and gents, that's just a quick introduction. But which one of these tokens have the advantage? Which one of these tokens have more potential? More important, which one of the blockchains have more potential? Do they have the most potential? This is Hedera comparing itself to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Obviously, we know that it's way better in terms of TPS per second, transactions per second, and the transaction fees. But of course, that doesn't mean that you should be underestimating Fantom. Fantom has its own use cases as well. Fantom has a vast ecosystem of dApps, over 200 plus dApps already deployed on Fantom. Keep that in mind. They have a progressing, developing, and evolving ecosystem. This makes Fantom a direct competitor to Solana, Avalanche, Ethereum, Cardano, the list goes on. Now we'll also be doing a price analysis. Let's look at both of the tokens in the last 3 months. Now the circulating supplies are completely different. 2.55 billion for Fantom. But it's 21 billion in circulating supply for Hedera. Completely different. But if you look at both graphs for the tokens, you'll actually see that they're in a similar behavior pattern. The behavior of these cryptos are extremely familiar to each other. If you're looking at the last month, you see that it was actually at its highest point during the last couple of months. But around the 13th of August, it was at its highest point during the last couple of months. And for Fantom, it's the same thing. During around the 13th of August, they're doing quite well. Both of these graphs looks very similar. As time goes on, they will differ. What's the potential for Fantom before the end of this year? Could they get back to 50 cents? Could they get back to $1? I believe 50 cents for Fantom is much more acceptable, much more believable, much more possible than rather $1. Because there's no guarantee that we'll hit a bull run before the end of this year. We're still in a bearish market and it's going to continue for a while. Now Hedera on the other hand, where do we think it can go? It's at 5 cents right now, or 5.8 cents. Getting to 6 cents will be quite easily. But what about 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents? Is it even possible before the end of this year? I think 10 cents is definitely quite possible. This also means that the market cap will have to double in that price prediction. So that'd be quite fascinating to look at. Now in terms of governance, Hedera uses a unique governance system, the Hedera Council, Government in Council. It's composed of 17 countries. It's composed of 17 companies backing the project. The firm includes Boeing, Deutsche Telekom, Google, IBM, LG Electronics, Tata Communication. Notably, all council members have some of the partial ownership over the platform. Now that's just in terms of governance for Hedera. But how does Fantom work? Let's finish up on this. It operates a layer 1 blockchain that supports full DeFi and smart contracts compatibility, which means that you can build dApp applications. The protocol has proven its ideal as the payment system and can support advanced enterprise application. Fantom leverages multiple layers to provide scalability and security. The system separated validations from applications as part of the strategy. As proof-of-stake network, users can stake their tokens as part of the validation process. Notable, Fantom introduced tech called story data that improves the validation processing by enhancing the trackability of past transactions. So ladies and gents, that's an introduction. That is Hedera versus Fantom. What's the difference? Which of these platforms have more potential? Me personally, I'm more passionate about Fantom. But once again, this is not financial advice. My reason is I understand Fantom a lot more than I understand Hedera. Hedera business model is quite simple in some ways because they're quite honest about their TPS. They're quite honest about their low cost of fees. But Fantom is just easier to understand. And that's the thing. I like to keep it simple. Do not overcomplicate it. Because a lot of people overcomplicate it thinking that they're smart. But really you just get fooled by your own stupid thinking. So never overcomplicate it. Just keep it simple. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Subscribe and I'll see you in our next video.